I'm happy to see 95% of legal and policy academics talking about the measurable consequences of law on health and safety and the economy. But a few of us should be thinking about the more difficult to measure, but perhaps more important consequences of law and policy for who we are, and then in turn for how well and fully we're capable of living. One way to say it is this: I care about the indirect way in which law might impact who we are as people, and how that in turn might impact how well and fully we live. One reason people don't think about those things is they say that law and politics should have nothing to do with questions of character, that that's up to you and your church and your family, that is not as the business of the law. You might say that the chemical company has no business impacting our health, but if they're spilling chemicals and giving us cancer, we want to know about it. So if the law is indirectly having an impact on our character, we should know about it. Here's what we know from thousands of years of philosophical and religious traditions and more recent psychological, social scientific research. Here's what we know does not make for a rich and full life: marginal increases in objective well-being. Being slightly richer, slightly safer, slightly healthier, or satisfying preferences, getting a little bit more of what you think you want. The one thing we spend all our time, all of our legal and policy research energy examining, is the one thing we know, at least above a certain level, does not really matter for the full, rich happiness of our lives. What matters, at least according to the ancient philosophers, is what kind of people we become. That's what determines how well and fully we live.